close my eyes and the darkness takes control of me tonight. I close my eyes and I shudder at the thoughts of dreams. I'm blind.
It's hard for me, and no one understands I'm an anomaly. It's getting out of hand, and honestly, I wish it could be over cause I cannot sleep. It's insomnia, but it's something much worse. Got thoughts taking over my brain and it hurts me physically. I'm scared and afraid cause there's nothing I can do to forget that day. If it wasn't for this I would be average, I would get good grades and I would manage. Instead I've got all this shit to deal with. I'm sick in the head, I'm actually dead with this illness. It's not fun, it's not something I want to show. It was something I didn't want anyone else to know. But it's gotten to the point where I can't cope cause I'm hanging in despair at the end of my rope.
I close my eyes and the darkness takes control of me tonight. I close my eyes and I shudder at the thought of dreams. I'm blind.
It's been a year of constantly living in fear. No fear of anything but images that appear when I try to sleep, cause I cry and weep, running away like a game of hide and seek. I feel useless, I feel used and abused. Yeah, I finally said it cause I've got nothing to lose. It's like PTSD and eventually I need help cause I messed up emotionally. And it's been hard convincing people that I'm not lazy. Have you ever spent 6 months on no sleep? Then maybe you can say, hey Daniel, that's pretty great, but it's no excuse at the end of the day. Maybe I can't make excuses at all. I'm clinging to nothing and I feel like I fall down to my knees and I drop to the floor. I say to myself, I can't do this anymore. It's alright, it's gonna be okay. 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 It's alright, it's gonna be okay.
I close my eyes and the darkness takes control of me tonight. I close my eyes and I just wish that I'll be able to sleep tonight.